Hi everyone. I have only seen one other video of someone playing this game. Thomas's Railway Showdown. Refired. Revamp of Thomas's Railway Showdown. And the first mod was one of my favorites. So without further ado, let's opt into it. And if you enjoy the videos that I do make, which I hope you do, please like, subscribe, and comment down below to ask me what videos you want to see next. Let's do this. It's a little bit, but I haven't hit the number any further. Let's spoilers. So, Letters and other adventures. Thomas's Railway Showdown. Refired up. Let's listen to this cutscene.
Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling sad. Everywhere he looked, he saw nothing but empty hills and yards, with only the wood frames of his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle for some company. Such a beautiful view, he said to himself, and yet I've got no one to share it with. The next day, he woke up in his nice little shed when he noticed two drivers standing in front of him. One was a boy with a microphone, and the other was a nicely dressed lady. "Excuse me," she asked. "We're lost, and we don't know where our home is. Can you help us?"
That's adorable.
Thomas smiled. "I don't know why you'd want to leave," said Thomas. "The island of Sordor is a wonderful place, and you'll want to stay for always and always." Thomas buffered up to Annie and Clarabelle as the two newcomers boarded inside. Soon they were puffing down his branch line towards Farquhar Station.
For a special sing-along.
I think so. Don't you?
Number 1, Refired. Art by these amazing people up here on screen, Voidless Endeavors. Story: after boyfriend and girlfriend wake up from a strange pixelated nightmare, Thomas the Tank Engine sits in front of them to greet them. Although he doesn't seem like himself at all, he lacks any actual eyes, and language is a dead giveaway. This isn't Thomas we're used to. But regardless, Thomas brings the couple to Farquhar for a single railway showdown. Man, this being story-driven and everything, and got the fog machine from, I'm pretty sure, like, season 6 or 7. That's really cool.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hold on. I forgot the story bit. Voidless Endeavors, Ghost Train. Credit to all those awesome people. Story: boyfriend and girlfriend escape Void's grasp, thinking the worst is behind them, until they come across a ghost with the most. Timothy, the Ghost Engine. Many engines on the island of Sodor will tell you every year that on the date of the accident, he runs again as a warning to others, plunging into the gap, shrieking like a lost soul. That's actually from an episode titled Ghost Train. I wish Timothy was actually in the show, but it's cool that he's on it, like he was last time. This is bringing That's cool. I didn't expect to see that. I made a custom of Timothy like a
3,
long
2,
time ago
1,
in Trials, dude. But I swear. Voiceless Endeavors always watches. Credit to those people up on screen. Alone, on a spooky Halloween night, Percy the Small Engine, scared, roams around Henry's Forest, collecting 8 missing trucks, being accompanied by Skid and Pump, the Spooky Month twins. Little do the twins know about the story of the Slender Engine, a dark spirit who roams at night, stalking and stealing lost engines. And tonight, he's paying a visit. Cinders and ashes. That is definitely like good story writing. Alright, let's do this.
The Slender Engine is real!
I'll start off with Splendid Somberness. Somberness is the original.
I wonder who will be next to be cut up in the scrapyard.
You tell me, Gordon. Maybe it should be James. Silly engine he is. Perhaps his time is over.
What did you do to deserve that?
3, 2.
Alright, okay, hold on a second. We running at like 13 FPS. I'm gonna turn off shading. Sorry, just for this one song, because I have a very crappy PC, I can't run it with, any aliasing. So, I am sorry. I think that fixed it. Yeah, that fixed it. I can skip the cutscene.
I wonder who will be next to be cut up in the scrapyard.
You tell me, Gordon. Maybe it should be James. Silly engine he is. Perhaps his time is over.
James, what did you do? Henry's coughing in the background. You should be the one that's cut up for scrap. Sorry, I gotta go back to settings. It's not like me to do this, but I've done it in other videos. This is just a passion. Don't turn this on if you actually do this. Okay, I won't. That should fix it. That absolutely fixed
I wonder who will be next to be cut up in the scrapyard.
You tell...
3,
Okay.
2, 1. Go!
Alright, Splendid Mutations. Splendid Somberness. Somberness, sorry. Credit to the people up there. Story. After the viaduct, a couple takes a stop at Vicar's Orchard, where James is sitting by. He's not the boastful, splendid engine that we're all familiar with, though. After being mocked by Henry and Gordon, James sits sadly next to apple trees. All seems calm, yet a dreadful vibe is present. I'm gonna go on honestly than he did last night. I'm surprised.
Maybe the other engines were right. No one appreciates my red coat anymore.
Or James. I don't think I remember this one, unless it's what I think it is. Splendid Mutations. Lose all hope. Credit to the people that are up there on the board. Story. It was supposed to be a special event for the population of Sodor. Viewing the solar eclipse ended in tragedy. Multiple fires and explosions occurred. Sodor's finest engines were all affected by it, as poor Pico sits helpless hiding from Percy, who moments earlier had wiped out the Royal Navy at Tidmouth Bay? Jeez. Lose all hope. God. I hear it. I guess it's just me, but I hear his drowning theme, which is weird. I wonder if that's in relation to the, one, oh, Sodor Fallout. Cool. July 6th, 6th, July, 1973. We all tried to fend off that damn engine. Sadly, Diesel 10 couldn't fend it off himself. And it got murdered. And he got murdered. He was a mean Diesel, but he was brave enough to take on that wretched beast. We're all about to leave this boy with blue hair. We were all about to leave when this boy with blue hair told us leave it to him so he could fight off the beast himself. He's absolutely nuts if he can think that he can take it on in a fight. But he managed to distract it, allowing us to escape. I know he'll never see this message, but thank you, blue-haired boy, and Godspeed.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, hold on. Do we have any story? Alright. Splendid Mutations, Fallout. In the midst of the aftermath of the blast effects on Sodor, PT Boomer's group kidnapped Oliver and turned the engine with resources and sagacity into a thoughtless, crawling, killing machine. Boyfriend stands his ground against the beast inside of the smelters, avenging Diesel 10, who died trying to fight it. Oh no. Ooh, we got something. this one. This can be a really long video. It can take forever. I know. Again, if you've made it this far to the free play section, like, subscribe, and drop any questions or replies in the comments. Hold on. Free play, boiler test. Story. During production of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the Strasburg Railroad, Pennsylvania Railroad if you all don't know, in America, it's there, an 060 tank engine had successfully been turned into Thomas, which would be used for future Day Out with Thomas events. Boyfriend was invited to have a special test look at the engine. As they lit the firebox, needless to say, his expectations were rather melted. That sends shivers down my spine. Ugh. I saw the actual tapes of the, like, the creepypasta kind of thing. Ugh, it's so bad. Flashbacks. This one. Whoa, that's weird. Alright, hold on a second. Because I have to reconfigure, or at least mess with my screen, so... Yep. Spring yard zone. Oh, it's the song. It's the... Oh, what in the... How did I not? Oh, no. It's got this stupid Mario City rhythm game mechanic. I need rings. You know what? I'm done. Sorry everyone, I can't do it. It's too difficult for me. Otherwise I would, but it's just too much. You can find it anywhere else but here. I guess it's just me, but I don't like the mechanic. I never have.
Okay, I can understand it all. The engines on the other railway aren't safe now. Air controllers are cruel. They don't like engines anymore. They put them on cold, damp sidings. And then...
Hold on. It's the one song I really don't like. I love the music, it's very depressing. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I love the music itself. I don't like that it's depressing in this sense. Free play. Cutter's Torch. Thank goodness for those people up there. While the Fat Controller has saved many engines over the years from scrap. It's known sometimes that not all engines are given a second chance on the Northwestern Railway. The other railway is a place where steam engines who once stood proud are reduced to cold, damp sidings, waiting to be cut up. Percy would explain this to Douglas.
Percy nearly sobbed. right there, agreed Douglas. If I hadn't escaped, I'd have been cut up too.
That is no fun. Poor engine.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa. I saw this one. I saw this creepypasta. Foreheads. Credit to the people that made this song up there. Story. Do you reckon everything is done in vain, Mommy Marist? Ooh, more lore. Oh, what was it? It was a, like the Lost Tapes kind of Thomas thing. Song. Don't mind. It's just.
3, 2, 1, go!
Scared. Ooh, this is a funny thing. Asboi. Made by those people, and the song's made by them. Desperately trying to get puffed up, Thomas seeks his friend Dave the Rubbishman for some weed. Dave agrees to give him the weed under one condition, that the two should have a rap battle to decide who gets to keep it. Hopefully, that waste of time, Gordon doesn't come to interrupt.
Thomas, is that you?
I feel like you look.
Fuck you, man!
Well, you is a bin. Wicked! What the fuck is that racket?
It's that fucking waste of time Gordon, innit?
I fucking hate that guy.
Stop bringing me down. What did I ever do?
Man, you was straight edge, right? Because you was 12, you look like a fucking girl. Your hair looks stupid because you only got one fucking side cut. You wear your mum's makeup. What the fuck is black fingernail varnish about? In the fucking 80s, you ain't Robert Smith. I've seen the Cure records, me dad's got them all, but he's inside, and I sold them all down cash converters, bitch!
Man, that is intense. Alright, next song. Hopefully the window won't resize.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's a Terminator. Hold on a second. Okay, free play. Termination. Made by those people up there. Story. An annoyed Thomas, feeling that no one appreciates him anymore, accepts Diesel 10's offer to take his revenge out on Sodor, turning him into a hybrid Terminator tank engine. He causes havoc to all the yards, and causes all sorts of problems for the Fat Controller. Now, he's out to get you. Hey, it's all Tommy style. I like it.
It's time for you to be terminated.
guess this isn't my hands from being.
Why'd you go and get Thomas for?
Oh well, it's still hilarious. People that made this mod definitely knew what they were doing whenever they were remaking it. Sorry.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Fish. I want fish. It's hilarious. There's some funny things. Alright, I'll say this. If I'm able to hit 300 subscribers, I will change my profile picture to this expression for 2 months. Both my YouTube and Discord profile pictures, just because. So, barely able to hit 300, that'd be fair.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, hold on a second. Oopsies. Credit to all the people up there on screen. Story. He was steaming too fast and died. That's a blunt way to put it. That's a shame. Look, out, Thomas. It's Ghost James. A splendid apparition has risen from the depths, and it's looking to cause some troublesome antics towards Thomas and Diesel. Go ahead, antics. Say what you want. Because I said it. I did the thing. Tank Man is the only one that can stand the ghost with his tough attitude and nature. Alright. It's a Trackmaster James. Or Tommy James, one or the other. Probably a Tony one. Speaking of which, I have one on my desk. I'll probably take a picture and edit it in the video, which, I don't know. Or I'll just post it. Three, two, one, stop. Man, that really... Sonic song, because I am going to go maybe backwards to play that. Oh, what? Hot potato. Credit to the people up there. Story. Potato. Alright.
3, 2, 1, go!
Potato!
Oh, I remember this. Like, you were out to space and then they brought it over Okay. Well, I think that's a good point to leave it at. Wait, what's going on? Oh no!